Hello and welcome back to the episode of Evospace. Today is episode 16. Let's go. Continue from last episode. My amalgamation here of the material is done. But to change something, I actually put the extra heavy oil to power the food station to feed the pyrolysis that is turning methane into produced gas. Now let's continue. But before we continue, I actually need to do some changes here. I have this heavy oil that I can combine with water to make the sulfur required to make sulfuric acid. So let's try to do that right here. Let's put it down somewhere, like here, so I can run the cable all the way here. I have the heavy oil coming from there, but I'm going to need water as well. Since we are close to water, I can just put a pump here. If I had any pump. I do have one. And there we go. Over here. And you go here. You two are going to combine to make sulfur. Now that's left is to let's use the overflow pump. When this is at least 10%. How much you have here? Yeah, that's a lot. So it will be like 3%. It's going to send the heavy oil to its new destination. There you go. Why the water is not coming up? Now it's here. All that left is to connect power. We still have cables. My inventory is a mess, I know. There you go. Now you just need to combine it with more water and oxygen. Okay. Since you have water here, there is no reason to not use it. Wait. Oh, that's a bat. Not this. I need to actually find something to... I do have a bat, don't I? Don't I have a bat? No. I am missing glasses. So I guess I have to actually do something about it. For now, let's just... have a place to store this sofa. I'll put this, don't put a drain into my thing here. Yeah, it is actually draining. Those are getting very full. Or was supposed to be getting full. To keep an eye on this. Don't look like much, but might be the ruin of the setup. Now let's start working with that stand to make glass and other stuff. So it's time to actually revamp most of the stuff here that is to make silicone and everything else, because I need to actually centrifuge the granite to get my tungsten, and I'm also going to gain sand. But if I also centrifuge basalt, I have a chance to gain aluminum and titanium. So this is going to mean that I have a chance to have infinity aluminum and titanium. And that's good, isn't it? And also more sand. And sand is going to be split into making silicone and glass. Since you're not going to need this in the future, I might remove everything here to that point. So I guess I'm gonna just cut out the power for now. And let it die. I guess I'm gonna start removing from here. Come back in half an hour probably. Okay, I'm back inside to actually start to organize stuff down here and make a place to walk here and do the new design here. Well, first the bad news for me. I actually removed everything here, put on racks on here, and then log out because I had some stuff to do in real life, and when I look back in, everything is gone. So all those 2K chips that I had and all the silicone wafer, everything is gone. I have to start from zero again. Oh well, that sucks a lot for me. And speaking of it, it's time to actually remove most of the stuff here and start to do things more properly. Even though I had fun with the bricks, I will not have them for very much of a time yet. Once I put all the walls, I don't need them, so I'm actually going to clean up this place here and make a proper place to generate electricity. Yes, it's the end of this little thing here of making small setups. I'm gonna do a big setup here to produce a lot of electricity and run cables all around the place here to power everything to make the ships back again. But here's I'm gonna remove everything here. And I have this boron here that I made before. And we arrive at what it needed, that is to make the control cells. But we only need a few of them, not too many. So at the max 5, and require 3. We have here a stacking, so it is more than enough. Don't need to bother with it again. And I'm gonna start making another line of coke here to power the steel generators with the furnaces and stuff. Because as you might see here, this one here is almost empty, but this one here on all the back is actually almost full. So I'm gonna split this into 2 directions here, so I can actually have a going there and going there, so it's not going to be such a burden into everything. And of course it's also going to require me to actually start to separate stuff here and move things a bit forward as well. Now I don't need this, and I have a knock chlorine to last until I finish removing everything here. Okay, we are back here. Some hair decoration, moving along. Everything has its own rack now, a nice floor, some protections, and here we have our power generation area here with a lot of steel generators powered by titanium steeling engines and titanium furnaces. There is 6 here and 6 here and 13 batteries. So we have a good amount of power to power stuff around here. Because we are going to need it very soon. All of you gonna spend so much power. And have space to expand the batteries later on if I need it. All that's left now is not to connect this here with the main system. But so far the reserve is still working actually. So I'm gonna wait a little bit on that. Now with a decent amount of power being generated, it's time to add the second power to my system here. Because so far we have been using the coke. But now I can drag a power line and feed everything that requires electricity with my O down there, alleviating the problem of a small power. That reminds me, can I make one of those? Do they have any limitation? Max 2 kilowatts, I need probably stronger ones. Well, the place that needs most of it is where I am smelting my stainless steel. As you can see, this here can't keep it up. Let's remove this and connect the main line here. There we go. Now it's full and running non-stop, and I don't need you anymore. You can stay. There will be only a few places where it is necessary. There we go. Everything should be working fine. Okay, any more electrical stuff in here? Ooh. We have a good amount of basic consumption. Even there's only some things connected. The main one here is still down. I need to actually connect it. Just need to choose a place to do so. That's my last cable. Seems to be the case. Need to go do more cables. Now let's connect back the copper production. And start producing the cables to that in here. And here. And on here. And you, my friend, are going to make ships. And place them right here. Now I have to build everything back up. Well, some time has passed since last show, and as you can see, I have remade almost everything here, and you also saw some funny things happening, like things spawn out of nowhere, and breaking bricks in game materials. It's been a ride. Anyway, here is the new entire ship construction line here, all the way to the end. Start with the always wood to planks to boards, set it into the copper assembly. Here I have two assemblers making wires. Two because it takes only 5 seconds to make two of them, so it's 4 every 5 seconds. And this takes 10 seconds, so it's going to produce 80 wires each time. And because it only uses 6, we have enough time to actually accumulate a bit of it. And that allows us to have an entire copper rack of cables. Yes, it is overkill, but why not? Then here it gets mixed and become circuits. then place into the other one here, where this contraption here makes stone, let's break it into gravel, then gravel is macerated into sand, sand is industrial separator into silicon, and get it electrolyzed into proper silicon, and send it here to be made with the basic circuit to make the advanced one. And every 5 advanced, we get one to go up here to make a silicon wafer, sends to this hack here to make the processors. And here they are stored. For now, that's the limit of my setup. But in the other side here, as you can see, here the gold arrive, gets melted into bars, then assembled into wires, and then the wires and the advanced circuit board and plastic make advanced circuit boards. Nice. And there's the setup. Copper drilling here, getting some coal, and here gonna mix ethylene and coal to make plastic. I changed for heavy oil because I need to have oil to make this sulfur. Then the next step of this is to combine the advanced circuit board with the quantum cores that are going to require hard earth and copper parts. And when we have the circuit boards, they're going to be made here, and they export here, where they can be combined, where you can combine a quantum circuit with a processor to make the quantum processor. It's required to make all the hard metal one. To make the neutronium require this brain here, but make the ultimate cassette cell, it's a long journey because required neutronium parts. So not for now, but everything is already laid down. I'll just like to place here a system to make the parts for the quantum. Make the quantum core here. Combine those two here to make this, to insert in this and combine them. But as you saw, I need to actually research that. And it's all up here, quantum core. Let's research it while we look around here. And I have to move my distillation tower from here to somewhere here, because I'm going to need space to actually do all the chemistry. And also placing here gonna be closer to allow me to make the hard metal more easily and bring materials down or up, because that's the big thing now. To make the hard metal, I need this cobalt that I can only gain by sulfuric acid in pure dust. So the question is, I do that up there or down here, because I'll need to pour sulfuric acid battery aluminum to get the hard earth metal. So I have the little problem, and also batteries later on to make the advanced versions of the batteries that store a lot more power. A simple stainless one hold all the amount of energy out this here, all this 13 heavy here almost. But that's for the next time. Need to place it here, and I don't think I have an assembly already. And you, my friend, I'm going to combine hard earth with copper to make the quantum core. When? I don't know. But I have a problem that I need to deal right now. That is As you can see here, everything is clogged up because my aluminum here is full, and I believe also here it's also full. I have too much aluminum dusts, believe it or not. So I guess it's time to start to replace everything with aluminum, because the little thing here is not fast enough. And also time to actually start doing this, but I require that glass to make the bats that I don't have so much stuff to do. So much stuff to do. Yes, I'm going to move this over so I can have a heavy smelting area for aluminum. Move this here or not. Anyway, I have to deal with this. I'm going to do that off screen, of course. Not going to waste your time with that. As you saw here, I actually broke the gold line with the iron one here, with the chromium one here, and go all the way here to the middle, and here it's going here, and here it's gonna put it there. So when I want to bring that the hard earth metal or the cobalt one, I can just go here, and they're going to arrive somewhere more interesting to do the chemical of the hard metal. But again, now it's time to actually doing some design here. Like as you can see here, I also removed my concrete making to the side here. Where it's going to make concrete. All the types, normal, chisel, brick, quarter, small tiles, and then bricks. And behind here we have want to make here our danger block. Very nice. And a new one where it's going to take concrete and steel parts to make the reinforced one. I need some of it to make future projects. It's a good idea to actually start making some of it. Mostly the reactors and game stuff. But for now it is quite fine. And these I really don't have any need, but is it? And believe me or not, I still only have all those aluminum ovens here, making all the coke I need. I could upgrade them to titanium if I want to. That's 2 upgrades. Speed 5.1. Aluminum is 2.2, so it's gonna be double this. That's pretty nice. Titanium takes only 12 seconds. 20 seconds to making those out. This is going to be very interesting. And since I removed my bricky thingy, it's now here, turning all the water into more bricks. Beautiful, beautiful bricks. But here might see a problem. My base is actually bigger than my top, so I might need to do something about this. But I leave for the next episode. First, I need to resolve this so my factory can return to work. Changing all this floor here is gonna be such a pain. Anyway, this is Ungod. Thank you so much for